Welcome folks to a special video. I'm SamuraiT-X and I am going to give you my Streets of Rage 4 breakdown of the gameplay trailer and what I've seen. This is the first time I'm seeing it as I'm recording this on the Friday, which is the 29th of March. This will be going up on the 30th of March, which is a Saturday. I've been very sick, so I've not been able to give you the immediate reaction because I haven't been able to see it. I'm still not 100% as I still got the chest infection and whatnot, but I'm ready to give you the breakdown. So without further ado, let me watch the trailer first. Wow. No, I'm not gonna lie, that did impress me. Okay, that was 41 seconds worth of amazement. I didn't want to go be reacting crazy over the trailer, but my heart was beating very good to it. So let me try and break this down, shall I? I'll try and rewind the video and whatnot. So let's see. The same enemies as usual. As you can see, that's Electra. That's Garcia. Well, he looks a bit different. Normally he's in blue clothes and orange hair, but you saw him in the next screenshot that he is there. And look, a sewer level. I don't think you've ever been to a sewer level in Streets of Rage. But yeah, that's the first part. So yeah, as you can see, there's a docks. We've never been on the docks before, but we've been on the other side. It looks like the other side has the bridge. We have been on a bridge level before, I believe. I can't remember because I haven't played Streets of Rage in a while, but yeah, it looks like we're going to a docks area, which is pretty impressive. So as you can see, there's Signal. Well, in this case, because he's wearing the yellow jacket, that's Yellow Signal. That's Donovan. Of course, that's Donovan. So we're going to go forward, and as you can see, there's a train yard, and there's the two same enemies we saw in the first screenshot. So this is a train yard, so this is new scenery, so you can tell that this game is already trying to go to different heights by going to different places we've never fought in before, which is pretty good. I like it. I do like what I'm seeing so far. Let's see. So as you can see, the lighting is a bit different compared to the reveal trailer. The reveal trailer was a bit lighter, and the design of the characters were a bit more cartoonish. But as you can see, Blaze has gotten a bit skinnier and whatnot, and Axel has too. Even though his physique is still there, and he still has a bit of the belly, but that doesn't really matter to me too much. But yeah, it's like this is getting a bit grittier. The more you think about it, it's getting a bit grittier. They're trying to go for that dark setting again. As you can see, there's Garcia. Whoops, sorry. I didn't mean to press it too far. Let's go back. There's Garcia in his original color. So as you can see, whoops, there he is. Now we're going to go here. There's Big Ben. And as you can see, I think Axel's going to start attacking him. Yep, so he's going to start doing an attack. Yeah, he has his usual attacks. Another enemy. That's Susie, if I remember, from Streets of Rage 3. She has that lightning slap. Once she starts slapping you, good lord, she takes a lot of health out of you. She's a really dangerous foe in Streets of Rage 3, Susie. And a very annoying one too, actually. But, yeah, she's back. In different clothes, of course. I'm pretty sure she wore blue in Streets of Rage 3 with the blonde hair. From memory, anyway. I haven't played Streets of Rage 3 in a long time. So you look, they've changed the palettes of most of the characters. They're going to have different names. Obviously, they always do when they have the different color swaps on, as always. So, yeah, I wouldn't know their names. But, yeah, just call them Garcia and Susie for now. As you can see, Axel did, in fact, throw Garcia to Blaze, and Blaze would kick him back to Axel. So as you can see, the combos is the new thing in this game. You couldn't do combos in any other Streets of Rage game, but you could do a thing where you could hold an opponent and you know, or you can hold an opponent and if you're the player partner, you can punch them and whatnot, or do your special, but it would also affect so never a good idea. But another thing you could do actually is when you're holding a person, you would see it later in where, as you saw with Blaze, but you could vault over the opponent and perform a jump kick, which is pretty awesome. But you don't really see the enemies do too much in this trailer, and you haven't seen them do too much in the first trailer either, which I've tend to notice as well. So let's go a bit more forward. So yeah, as you can see, she's punching Garcia to Axel, and Axel's going to do another attack. Ah, yes, there's the new enemy. For me, he reminds me of Zack, because he's got that bandana on his head, but Zack was never shirtless, so maybe he's a new enemy. I'm not going to know what his name is, I don't think we do. But yeah, as you can see, the combos is a new thing in this game, which is actually a fantastic idea to put in this game, considering that in the previous entries you couldn't do combos together. So yeah, that's a clever idea to put in this game for me. So yeah, at least you can link up your combos with your partner, which is awesome. And Axel has his usual traditional ground upper, that's what that's called anyway. And plus you heard him scream it out in the trailer, which is pretty damn awesome. He has his old voice saying ground upper. So yeah, I loved that. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. Ah yes, this is another thing I spotted in this trailer as well. So as you see, there's a knife that hits Donovan. Blaze throws the knife. I can't really fast forward it, but yeah, as you can see, it bounces off the floor, and then as you can see, Blaze immediately catches it midair. So that's a new thing as well, because in the previous games, only the AI could do it. You could throw a sword at the ninja, or throw a knife at, I think it was Jax, and sometimes he would catch it in Streets of Rage 2, but the ninjas were always the more clever ones. They could catch your sword. So you throw a sword at the ninja, they would catch it. That's why it was never a good idea to throw things at them in the game. But now you can do it, so that is another good thing that is a very clever idea for me anyway. I'm sorry I can't really slow things down. If I was on the YouTube, which I'm not, I'd download, someone sent this to me via a link and I just downloaded it, so I'm using my media player. If you, let me see if I can slow things down here. I don't think I can. Nope. Okay, no, I don't think I can, but I'll try my best to pull it back slowly to see if it'll work. I don't think it will. No, it won't. So yeah, you can see the Blaze threw the knife at Donovan, and then you'd see in the previous thing that she caught it. So that's pretty neat. Oh yeah, and she throws it at the Donovan. So yeah, you can use it to your abilities by disappearing, by the looks of things. As long as you catch the item, I don't think it would really count as an effect. I think it's 3 times you normally pick up an item and then it would disappear, or if you get hit 3 times, the item will disappear. But I think it will count as 1 every time you catch it. So yeah, that's going to be a very neat trick to do. Okay, on to the next thing. Oh god, look at that face. Blaze is kicking the train. It's possible that you could fight on the train, maybe? I'm just saying, maybe you could. This is one thing that you saw from Final Fight. I know in Final Fight you could fight in the train and whatnot. I don't think you could in Streets of Rage, but in terms of moving things, you could fight on the elevator, but the elevator would stop and it will move up. At best, the only moving thing you could fight on was one of them conveyor belts in Streets of Rage 1. I don't think there was conveyor belts in number 2. No, there weren't. It was number 1. Number 1 had the conveyor belts in stage 6. Yeah, stage 6 was the conveyor belts. So yeah, I think the only thing you fought on in Streets of Rage 1, actually, I'm not going to lie, you have fought on a thing that's moving in Streets of Rage 1, is a boat. But I think they'll probably take it a bit more forward, that you can fight on the trains. I don't know. I'm just speculating here. Most of my talk is speculation anyway, as you can tell. But I would love to see that in the game. That's why I'm saying it. I would just love to see it in there. because I know I'm gonna pay for this game anyway. So yeah, if you could fight in the trains like you could do in Final Fight, then I'd love it because Streets of Rage is one of my favorite beat 'em ups. If you, in case you could tell, on my channel, I am a beat 'em up enthusiast. So yeah, you can tell I am. So let's go a bit forward as Blaze kicks out the train. Pretty sure there's gonna be much more. Ah, the antagonist. She's been in the trailer, in the opening trailer, and now here. We haven't gotten a name for her yet, but judging by the snake in her hand, she's probably gonna have some superpowers. I don't know. I don't know what to call her. So I believe she might be a playable character. To be honest, I believe she might be a playable character. Who knows? I guess I'm only speculating that too, because in Streets of Rage 3, if you beat Bruce and not kill Rue, you would be able to play as Rue. And you could play as Shiva as well, and those two were side boss characters, even though Rue was doing it against his will because he was being whipped by Bruce. But yeah, like I'm trying to say, it's like side boss characters were playable in Streets of Rage 3. So could it be that this mysterious antagonist here could be a playable character? Again, it's another speculation, another question, a theory. I'm just pulling it out there. It will be a very good idea if they made her playable. That's all I can say about that. So I'm just pulling it out there. I'm not just throwing it to .emu and whatnot to say make them playable now. I'm just speculating here, but I'm just analyzing the trailer slowly, as you can tell. Let's see. Let's move a bit forward. Ah, yes. Change of scenery. As you can see, they're fighting in the police station. As you can see here, police. This is a very good idea that they're fighting in the police station. I don't think you've ever fought in a police station in Streets of Rage. I know in Streets of Rage 3, you're in a building that you have to rescue the chief of police because you have to do it in a limited time. I think it's 60 seconds you have to beat the level, so you have to speed run that level. So it's really difficult if you haven't gone stages without dying, but we'll talk about that a bit later in the review that I'll be doing. But I'll be down the line anyway. But yeah, this is a good idea. Oh yeah, speaking of this, in this part you can see Axel actually. Let me play it actually. Oh wait, you don't see it there. Let me see. I think I must have missed out. Ah, there it is. So if I play it now, if you sorry, let me pause it. If you saw in the previous part, Axel punched the signal and he did a wall bounce. Normally in the other Streets of Rage games, wall bounces weren't available. So if you punched them, they went out of the screen, and you would have to wait for them to come back in. So yeah, that was a bit frustrating. But in this game, I know some people are a bit mixed about the wall bouncing. Like in an actual fighting game, there is wall bounces like Marvel vs. Capcom. I think this is a clever idea to add wall bounces so that you can continue your combos, you know. But it's a very good idea. For me, it's a good idea. I don't know about others, but I like the idea of the fact that you can hit enemies when they wall bounce and you can continue your combos. Like, you gotta add something new to a game that's been that's not been had a canon game for 20 plus years. You gotta add new stuff in the game. So yeah, I think it's a good idea. So yeah, the combo extensions and whatnot. This is very good. I like it. So yeah, I did like the ground and the wall bounce. As you can see here, there's another enemy. These kickboxer guys are normally named after birds, so yeah, I'm just gonna call this guy Falcon. There's Falcon, Vulture, and whatnot, just different colors. But yeah, that guy should be Falcon. That's Garcia. Oh yeah, the scenery is I think this is Chinese. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments. But yeah, as you can see, the scenery it looks a bit Chinese or Japanese. I'm gonna go with a bit of a Chinatown vibe here. It does have a bit of a Chinatown vibe around this area, so yeah, it looks like they're mixing it up a bit now, which is very good. I do like the fact that they're mixing it up. I do like the music in the background as well. Did we miss anything? Ah, yes, I did. So normally, I think Blaze is normally the only person that could pick up the Big Ben. Actually, kind of weird considering Axel's the strongest, but whenever you threw Big Ben, Axel will get damaged. I think Blaze is the only one I know in the previous entries that I might have to test it out. I might be wrong here, but I think Blaze is the only one that can really suplex Big Ben and never get damaged. Axel is literally the strongest character in the game and gets hurt by Big Ben. I don't understand that, but still. Yeah, could it be possible that you could go through here or here? Because I know in Streets of Rage 3, when you're going after the chief of police, there's they give you choice of doors to go through, like door 1, 2, 3. So like this light here, could it be that's a possible alternate route for you to go down this elevator, or just go through here? I'm sorry, I don't mean to press that, but go through here and break it. I don't know. It's just a possibility. It popped my mind when I saw that light in the trailer. I'm thinking, could this be another way of getting alternate routes, like you did in Streets of Rage 3, when you was having to chase down and save the chief of police? Otherwise, if the bomb went off, he dies and you get the bad ending, etc. Maybe it's like this with this game too. Right, so let's go forward. We don't really need to see this because oh yeah, we do actually. So Axel still has his moves as usual. Sure you can. That's what I can really say every time I say that. Sure you can. But anyway, let's not focus on that for now. As you can see, Blaze does jump off Gaussia's body. As you can see, he's still headed down. So you can see she kind of did a vault jump. That's been in there since I think that's been in there since the first entry of the game. But I mostly remember doing it with the second. But yeah, as you can see, Axel's just finished doing his Dragon Punch. And Falcon's in the air, and Blaze is just going to kick him back to Axel. So this is very neat stuff. A very clever idea for a beat-em-up. And yeah, as you can see, Axel's going to continue his combo. Oh yeah, look at the double team. Oh, you know what? I'm going to play it because this is just pure awesomeness. Wow, that was impressive. Oops. Sorry, before we go to the end, let's go back. Okay. So Axel has a new move. Okay, here's what I think about this new move, or well, speculate anyway. I'm going to speculate again. So here's my speculation with this. I'm trying to look through my notes because I jotted it all down. So yeah, this fire actually shows a dragon. If I remember correctly, it does show a dragon. So let me see if I can get it up. Yeah, it looks like a dragon. I can't really do it without slow motion on YouTube. I might do another video where I go through this, but I'm pretty sure everyone has the idea when they slowed it down and whatnot. But for me, yeah, Axel does a little dragon because Axel does a lot of dragon punching in this. So I think his ultimate move could be a dragon punch. I'm going to speculate again because I don't know how this will be used. I don't know how you get it and whatnot. But in Streets of Rage 3. When you didn't die in stages, you did get powered up more. I think the maximum you could get is 3 stars, so you get more powerful moves. So possibly you have to do stages without dying so that you can get this ultimate move. I might be wrong. Or maybe there could be a special meter like you're actually playing like a Marvel vs. Capcom or a Street Fighter or anything like that. Maybe, I don't know. I'm probably wrong there, but it's just pure speculation. I'm guessing right now. I'm not really going to say much about it really. I just threw it out there. So yeah, Axel's move is like probably an ultimate dragon punch. That's what I'm going for anyway. Anyway, now it's time to review the end. Okay, so as you can see, there's 2 mysterious characters here and here. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this one. As you can see, it's a female with a guitar. So she's a new character. This one bugs me a bit because this character here looks like a cyborg it looks like it's got a cyborg with an arm, and the head looks a bit familiar. The head looks like Max's, while the body looks like Dr. Zan's, as you can see through this mechanical arm. Like it's maybe they just did that in a way so that they don't give away who's the character, and so that we just don't decipher and say, oh, it's that character. Maybe they've scrapped Dr. Zan. I don't know, but it's just a possibility. I'm just speculating here. Maybe it is Max with a cyborg arm. Maybe something happened to his arm post-wrestling. I don't know. It could be, but it's just speculation right here. It could be just a whole new character in general. They just put that there just to tease us, knowing Dotemu and Lizard Cube and Sega. And there's other characters up here, actually. I'm not really going to speculate who the other characters are, but there are other characters hidden in this picture as well. So there's lots of characters hidden. And okay, so let me see. Can I get... Okay, this money here. From looking at this money here, this looks like Mr. X. I'm trying to look at. I'm trying to zoom. I've zoomed in. I zoomed in. I'm gonna zoom in actually. Yeah, let me try and zoom in. Actually, no, let's not zoom in. But if I can zoom in. No, I can't zoom in with the video, but I'll probably screenshot near the end. I'll probably do a screenshot and zoom it in and pull it in there just to show you that could this be Mr. X, but maybe you guys probably think it is, but I think it's Mr. X, just with short hair. I think he had short hair in Streets of Rage 1. I know I've gone over 20 minutes with this breakdown, but I'm really a Streets of Rage fan, as you can tell, so... And I did say I would break down the trailer and break down everything I've seen, so I think I've broke down everything I've seen, and... For future videos, I'll definitely be doing reviews down the line and a Streets of Rage Legacy where I play all the games. So yeah, I'll be doing that all down the line this year. So yeah, if you like what you saw here, you can hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow. And if there's any more Streets of Rage news, I will try and bring it to you and break it down to the best of my abilities. But yeah, this is SamuraiT-X signing out for today. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys for a Let's Play project which will start on Tuesday. Anyway, take care everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Goodbye.